Hello everyone, this is Barrel Dragon again, Barrel Dragon 65, from Barrel. Um, Season 4 review of Daria will be split in two parts. Uh, I'll give out first half of the season, then the other review will give the other half. The second half has more in-depth, more analysis, all that. As the end of season 3, we meet Tom, Jane's boyfriend. And I'm going to put air quotes on boyfriend. You'll know why by the second half of the season. Uh, First episode is called Partner's Complaint. Basically, the business teacher, I can't think of her name, she has the students go in pairs and have them get a home mortgage, buy a car, but not fully do that sort of thing and experience it. We find out that Daria still is on the fence about Tom. She doesn't really like him that much, but she's starting to get used to him. Kevin and Brittany have a fight. Who is the smartest one? They're both smart in some way. Let's just say that right now. Jody and Daria become a team. Jane and Brittany become a team. Kevin and Mac become a team. Daria wanted to know, is there a part about budgeting a funeral? All that. We learned more about Jody in the episode, that when Jody and Daria were at the bank trying to get a loan to start a business, the banker basically ignored Jody and kept talking to Daria, and the banker kept asking about, how about your Daria's father, Jake, get involved in this since he's a consultant? He didn't really care about Jody. It does have racial tensions. In fact, Jody does show it after he leaves the first bank. When he gets to the second bank, Jody pops right off that, oh, my father is this person. Oh, we'll help you out so much in life. I'll live it that way. Jody and Daria do have an argument about the reason why we're doing this, because you put your father's name out there. That's not real life experience, because you know your father's not going to help you every single step of the way. The second episode, Antisocial Climbers. The school has a field trip in the woods. Miss Lee, using school money and resources, buys this brand new filmography set, brand new camera, mic, headset, and she has Mr. O'Neill clunking the whole thing on. Mr. O'Neill has allergies up the wazoo. She ends up passed out, goes to the cave, makes a last will and testament. He leaves his boxers out in the cave for Miss Lee to find. And we do get one of our first montages. Miss Bart has a montage of him and her and Mr. O'Neill kissing, making out, all that stuff. Hilarious. A tree grows in Lawndale. Okay. And remember in season 1 where Tommy Sherman, famous quarterback, accidentally gets killed at the football field. They plant a tree in his honor. Kevin buys a leather jacket, buys a motorcycle, tries to be like Rebel-like. He ends up crashing into the tree, destroying it, and Kevin gets hurt. He's unable to play. The school gets cursed. The cheerleaders are in the women's restroom. Daria and Jane are on the roof of the building. The air vent that they're next to goes down to the women's restroom. Daria and Jane are talking like, yeah, the school's haunted, blah, blah, blah. The cheerleaders think it's Tommy Sherman's ghost in the women's room. Which at one point they tried to perform an exorcism, and Mr. DiMartino barges in because there's all this candle smoke and all that coming out of the restroom. You're doing the wrong exorcism. We find out that when Kevin takes off his QB outfit, he's wearing a children's t-shirt. I mean, not children's size, but like imagery of kind of like Barney, or not like Barney, but something kid-like. Miss Lee brings a ringer, try to get the team back together. No, the person she hires or puts into the team has anger management issues and has been in juvenile jail. Murder She Snored. This is another parody episode all about mysteries. Everyone, including Kevin and the football team in DiMartino's class, passes, gets an A. DiMartino accuses Kevin of cheating, of getting the test results and all that. Kevin denies the whole thing. Hang on one second, please. I need to hurry this up. The battery's dying. It's just parodies of Murder, She Wrote, Charlie's Angels. Nothing really big or special. The F word. Not that F word. Failure. That's the word on. The teachers go to a conference, and Mr. O'Neill gets excited because this speaker talking about failure equals growth. That's BS. That's total BS. Failure does not equal growth, okay? Believe me, I failed stuff in life. I have learned from it. But just... O'Neill convinces his class to fail something in life. To the point that Brittany has become unpopular. Kevin gets kicked out of the football team. Jane dresses up, becomes pretty, becomes popular to the point that the cheerleaders want her in to replace Brittany. Mr. O'Neill fails as well. It's just so... It's everything except Daria. She stays the same, tries to change, and it's all that. I loathe a parade. Okay, this is where everything starts to change. The school has a homecoming parade, and this will have repercussions through the rest of the season, rest of the series. Daria goes to get toilet paper because her dad is in the bathroom. There's no toilet paper. She goes to the city, and there's a parade going on. We meet the family that she babysat, the twins, in season 1. Daria meets Jane and Tom, mostly Tom, and they have a discussion that would say something that will happen that will change the course of everything. He mentions that being with Jane is not that what up to be And it does change his pretense of everything. And the funny part is that Mr. Neal is dressed as a lion, and when he's in a happy mood, it's like he's on drugs. No, he's sniffing LSD behind the scenes. I mean, in the F4 episode, we see Mr. Neal's apartment. It's like the 70s hippie, happy time, happy loving exploded. Anyway, this is the end of part 1. Part 2 should be out very shortly. Part 2 will go in main detail what has changed. And friendships will be tested. This is Barrel Giant 65. See you in part 2.